Okay, and we're back. So this is the fourth little episode I have in my playthrough, of course, going along with the fourth podcast episode. So we're gonna continue on as usual.
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
Captain Walker. I got you, man. So there are plenty of things to pick up. I say plenty. There's a few things to pick up. We're gonna go ahead and just get the story rolling, and then we'll do all that.
Ah, there you are. Be Saint Aurochs, huddle. On to the temple, where we pray for victory. Go! High Summoner O'Holland used to live in the Kilika temple here. Yep, Lord O'Holland was once a great blitzer, you know.
Waka. Praying for victories, oh, good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying blitzball?
Yeah, man, come on.
Is this really the time?
This is the only time.
The only.
The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
Let's play and win, right?
Right.
Gotta motivate them.
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
All right. Just as a disclaimer here in the beginning, I am feeling quite raspy, so my voice gives out. I apologize. All right, so there are a few things that we are going to pick up. It's not a whole lot. We are not going to get the scout because we got a pretty good one coming up. We're going to grab the Cactar scope, you know, and actually I say that as I don't remember. Yeah, I was going to say, as I don't remember, I guess Ice Strike would be cool on the bees coming up, but for her, obviously, that doesn't matter. So we're going to just go through, toss on some of the stuff we have. Now, again, we are going to, those are the four right there, Lulu, Yuna, Waka, and Kamara. We are going to use them, and so I'm going to go ahead, and we'll take a moment here to get this going. I don't really know exactly where I'm gonna go. I know on the podcast I've talked with Alex about it and say taking Riku's route. At the very least, I'm gonna just probably head over and get Use and Steel, just so I have them. And then obviously the quickest route to there is just to drop down here, and then we will be getting a couple level 1 key spheres here soon. So hopefully, you know, that won't be a process, but I don't know if I want to keep them on Riku's just because, I mean, you know, it's Riku's path. It's not the best in the world for kind of strength, and that's what I need with Kamari because I only have 2 physical dealers, damage dealers. So I think for the very least in the beginning here, what I'm going to do, just because those level 1 key spheres are in a little bit, I think we're going to take them off to this node, hit that node, maybe get those 2, and then kind of do a roundabout way like that. So after that, I don't know. I was thinking maybe actually taking on Waka's route. Because, again, with this whole challenge, it was to eliminate, eliminate players. So that way, I don't have absolutely all of the abilities at my disposal, at least through most of the game, right? And so, I'm thinking if I just take on Waka's route for good, that'll be a pretty solid route. Alright, keep going the wrong way here. We're gonna take it a little easy on these. I do like the gnolls. But of course that's a lot of ability spheres right off the bat. Alright. And we're not even gonna touch the other players' boards, so this will be kind of fun. Alright, we will come back here to this pub. Right after we do this.
Whoa!
Nice save, man. And off she goes. No word, no nothing. Well, apparently he's used to it. He just fixes the dock, and then Sin destroys him, then he fixes it. Nothing had changed, so I'm just kind of speed reading this. I'm not reading out loud, but all right. So here's the jerk bag. It is Iskin. We couldn't remember if it was Iskin or Larbate or whoever, you know, one of the Kilika Beasts Blitzball players are, but it's him. He's kind of rude. I ain't on a display here. Go away, man. That's so funny. So the toxin apparently can make you offensive as well. Honestly, you know, Alex and I, we talked about it on the podcast. I actually am recording this after we did our episode. It's kind of funny because he's actually behaving the way most people would. It's like, dude, this is my house, or what's left of it. It's like, get out, man. No, not before we take your potions. Psych. All right, so we're just gonna go back to that pub real quick and collect what's there, and then we're gonna move on. It was very nice for Sin not to destroy the pub. So two reasons obviously coming in here is this Albed Primer 4. So we're Pakahan. I don't even know how to say that, so please don't make fun of me. But we're making a roll on it, man. This little girl's cheering. She's like, heck yeah, dude, take the ether. I'll take it. But already 4 by Kilika. Pretty cool. There's definitely been the playthroughs where I... Probably that one in the power room I didn't get. The other two, the first two are pretty easy, but those are the two that you gotta kind of go down that route. Get some more gold here. I'll just tap on that.
What's up?
Yuna's saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
You got it.
You know what?
Wait,
There's no time
what?
for jokes, yeah? He may be a blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
He's a newbie.
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
What?
What?
What? What do you mean?
It's just that, well, we're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
Well, maybe. But we're right here, right now,
I'm
talking
sorry.
about it.
I shouldn't have.
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
My apologies.
I wonder what she really said, because his reaction right there, and Alex and I talked about it, it's like clearly, you know, especially with the voice acting, they tried to match up the characters' animations with what they're saying, kind of a deal. And, you know, when translation comes into play here, you know, things don't match up. But, like, I don't really know what was up with that conversation, because you saw his reaction at the end of that, like, whoa, I'm really surprised at what she said. She said she apologized. Whoa, blasted away. I just think it's kind of funny. We got one of the letters deciphered out of that. So, you know, that is a pretty funny little scene right there, just because, you know, again, we can kind of understand why, you know. I mean, think about the correlation between Jet and Jet being, you know, her father's guardian, and then here comes Titus, Jet's son, and all that.
Why don't you use Lancet on it?
Okay.
What's a lancet?
Normally, it's a skill that weakens enemies and heals the user. But when a Ronso uses it, that Ronso can sometimes learn Fiend's abilities.
Hey, sounds cool.
Sounds cool. We are actually going to hold on to that. Let's go ahead. I mean, I know this offers like next to no experience, but we'll get our crew in there just so that way we can get them leveling up, man. It's pretty cool. I got my 4 I'm using. We're just gonna roll on like that. I'm not gonna worry too much about overkilling most enemies, so if you're kind of like a person that tries to make that happen every time, you might not be too happy with me, because I really don't care. I know it's pretty good and all that, but Not my thing. You know, I never did buy anything at that store, did I? Gosh darn it, I went to equip things and then I totally forgot. It's alright. Kamari's about to get something. She's alright. As we discussed, it's just, you know, all the armor is just HP plus 5%, which is, you know, next to nothing. And then sensor for the weapons, which is very useful. I do like sensor quite a bit. Especially if you're not, like, familiar with this. I was gonna see if we can here. Let's try to negate this elemental damage if possible.
Now what?
I actually don't even know if I have Null Thunder.
Anyone thirsty?
I know I got those two, but I'm not sure which ones they were. Let's see. Null Shock. Okay, yeah. I like Null Thunder instead. Oh, the leveling. Alright, so you definitely want to talk to these fellows? Well, this lady, excuse me. Poisonous fiends. Instead of giving me antidote, gives me remedy. Alright, so we're just gonna... Well, you know what? We're actually here. Well, for the story's sake, we'll hit it from the front. That way we get Luzu and Gata. And I did have a C trivia on... C trivia question for Alex, and this was episodes ago, on Lord Ochu. And apparently, if you do engage him from that side that we just came to...
Newbie here.
Oh, what's...
Sorry.
Newbie here. Apparently, if you flee from Ochu on that side, some soldier will come up or something and give you some items. I can't remember exactly what they were. I think it's like maybe 3 Phoenix Downs or something like that. It's just kind of an interesting little thing that I never knew about. I'm not going to test it out because obviously I'd have to use Titus and we don't even have Flea. But test it out. Let me know if it is for sure. Again, that's all hearsay. I just read about it. So I don't know if it is for sure. Kablow. You know, we're not gonna worry too much about healing back up. Well, maybe we will go tap a save sphere real quick. Now that Yuna took a hit, probably should just put her in defensive. But, you know, I'm definitely gonna be smacking a lot of stuff with Yuna this time around. We'll go ahead and give Mari that strength as well. Some nice magic. Oh, to use these ability spheres or not. We'll just go for it, I guess. Probably could have waited just a little longer on that bet, but oh well, not a big deal. Finally, Waka gets some more MP, which is nice. I mean, it's not helpful for this guy because he is immune to darkness, but...
Company, halt!
The
Wait,
fiend
soldiers?
before us is Ochu, Lord of the Wood. We've had trouble with this one before. Remember, discretion is the better part of valor.
Or being a chicken.
Standing guard, sir.
The Ochu is no garden variety fiend. We could throw 100 crusaders at it and still lose.
Really? I mean... Hey, maybe it's time to up you guys' game, dude. 100 at him? Wow. Alright, so we will get Waka in here. Really, it's just kind of a tried and tested. We're just gonna use this now for the heck of it. I was just saving it to dish out a little extra damage. It's not really a big deal at all. And then once he falls asleep is when we're gonna go ahead and toss in Yuna. And do a summon. Gonna try my best to get an overkill on this guy. I know I just talked about I don't really tend to go down that route. I only have 4 antidotes too, that's not great. Ooh, Nelly. Well, we should probably get Yuna in here now. Oh, let's just get Kamari back in and have him attack. You missed? Come on, man. How do you miss something like that? Unbelievable. Alright, let's get, well, you know, Waka would probably get a little too close for a comfort for dying, that's for sure. Alright, he's going to sleep anyways. So we're gonna go ahead and do a summon. So definitely still need to be a bit careful. Oh man, we're gonna... Should I just attack it to wake up? Yeah, we'll just attack it to wake up. Suppose fire doesn't do it, does it? Alright, we're gonna try our best to not die here. 249 is what that did. Oh, decision time, man. He uses water again, it's gonna take him out. Let's dismiss and we're gonna see about... Might just summon him again. Once we do get him get a little lower, because I mean again, he's definitely your best bet at overkilling with an energy blast. But even then, I can't remember exactly how much it does. I don't think it's, you know, really that much, maybe a couple thousand, so I just want to really make sure that gets the job done. I'll go ahead and I'll just do one more round. If he falls asleep, that would actually be perfect. Actually, does he fall asleep twice? I actually don't know. Alright, here we go. Little roundabout way, but... Hopefully I actually get an attack in too. I'm not gonna be too happy if Ochu attacks first. No, we're good. Alright. Let's just see if this gets an overkill. Now, as a preference, I would strongly prefer to get HP spheres over MP, but either one, it really doesn't matter. All awesome. Oh, yes. Whew. See, oh my goodness. Only 1,400, so that was definitely a lot less than I was anticipating. But glad I did at least get that, and, well, MP sphere it is.
A summoner and her guardians. Very impressive.
Sir, we should fight too.
We'll get our chance soon enough.
Young crusaders gather around. We'll beat sin into the ground.
Well, apparently not, because if you needed 100 just for that dude, I mean... Let's use some potions there. I don't even know how much you'd need for Sin. I'm not trying to talk to you. Thanks, bucko. Alright. You know, I did get that rod. I know it's definitely not going to be better than that. I'm just interested. Okay. Get 2 slots. And the Lux Sphere. As far as that goes, I mean, highly recommend just holding on to it. There's nothing you can do with it anyways right now. So all this darn poison, man.
I could take care of those alone, huh? Take that.
And the MP spheres I'll probably just save
good, yeah?
for a little bit. It's always kind of nice to have some things in the backup. I'm not really too worried about anyone's MP either. I mean, it's Lulu and Yuna. So, I mean,
Focus on the
obviously,
fight.
they have plenty.
No worries.
Kamari has Lancet, so it's just Waka, but he's, you know, he's got 30 now. That's not terrible. She'll take it out. I don't even think with a crit she'd be able to. We'll just defend. She just does a little step back, and that was good enough to dodge it. All right, we'll have time for sphere grid. We'll use those here after this scene. I like to do it near save spheres. That way, if you hit
These
an
stone
HP or
steps have a
something.
history, you know. Yep. Lord O'Holland trained here at his peak.
I was like, what? Huh? We're gonna get you, little kid.
A race, huh?
I mean, don't you guys know Titus is a
Think
blitzball
you can
player
beat me?
also? He's obviously conditioned just as you are. Lady's like, oh, keep it down, please, guys. Keep your
if you
cheers
would.
down.
Ready?
Unbelievable.
Hey!
I like how, you know, the other three were like, heck yeah, dude, let's race. Titus is like, nah, man, I don't play with cheaters. No way. Just is like, nope. Kamari isn't pleased either. And here's my favorite little soundbite at this part.
Kids.
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 All right. It's just it's a kind of nostalgia thing. Alex and I used to love that for some reason. All right. Speaking of MP, some nice magic defense. Wrong one. Can't do that. Probably should get that accuracy. Yeah, we might as well. Nope. Get that MP along the way. Sometimes, you know, the cursor doesn't go the way you want it to. Or the direction, rather. Alright. Oh, Waka, forgot about you, pal. My bad. Get some silence attack. Alright. And some strength too, though. Just actually kind of curious. How is the strength looking? Not too great. I mean, it, you know, it is what it is. Oh, I don't need to save it. I'm confident, and you know, the whole auto-save feature in the remaster is quite
Everyone,
awesome.
quick! Sin spawn!
How the heck did that thing get underneath the stones like that? I just don't understand. Alright, Yuna, we're gonna swap you in. No, don't attack yourself, dude. That is the one thing I forget about this darn fight. I forget that these dudes are, you know, the whole ice strike on Waka's scout is awesome for the bees, but once you get to this point, you definitely want to remember to take it off. Because he only does half damage. So that's a whoops. Walker, you're kind of useless right now, dude. Here, we're just gonna get a Yuna defense in. And now, so you know, Obviously, one of the simple questions there is, why didn't you just defend with Waka? I try to, if I can, keep Yuna in to defend, just because, I mean, as you saw with that, she has much better evasion, right? And so, higher chance to dodge things, and, you know, while she does have lower health, that's fine, and then, of course, just, you know, the fact that she
My
has...
ball can't hurt it either. How about magic?
Oh. I don't, didn't even know that was the thing. I just was attacking. But then, of course, again, her turns are faster too, so those two reasons. Thing's kind of ugly. Just saying. All this darn poison, man. Alright, I think I'm gonna have... Oh, man. You know, we're getting a lot of items, so I'm just gonna use the potion. I know it's gonna... 2 steps forward, 1 step back there with the poison. Yeah, actually, I don't even think that was worth it. Couldn't quite see how much damage that poison was, but... No matter, 1 more fire and he will die. Oh, those fingers, man. Here, let's get you in. You dead, sucker? That did it for him.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
Hey.
Nah.
So, what are these sin spawn anyway?
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
Leave him alone and Sin comes back for him. You gotta be quick.
That moment when Waka told me I had talent in battle,
Yeah.
I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
Just like that, huh? That's all it took was a tiny bit of encouragement, but no worries, man. He will downplay you as soon as he can next. Let's see. She's just getting all these rods, man. Apparently, B is walk. Didn't know that. Was hitting back.
So, they got fiends in Xanarkand too.
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though. Hey, since when have you believed me about Xanarkand anyway?
Yeah.
I've been thinking,
Okay.
maybe people Sin gets to don't die.
Oh.
Maybe Sin carries them through time, like 1,000 years through time.
I don't know
And then one
about
day,
that.
Maybe they just pop back, see?
Seems crazy.
Amazing. Simply amazing.
I know, it is a pretty good idea, isn't it?
You make up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth.
Okay.
Sin didn't take Chapu anywhere. Sin crushed him and left him on the Jose shore. Your brother won't just pop back.
Yuna's like, oh
and
my.
one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chapu's place.
Okay.
No one can replace Sir Jekt, for that matter.
Why did that even...
And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either.
Okay.
It's pointless to think about it. And sad.
I mean, you kind of just went crazy with it there. I don't know what Jet and Braska had anything to do with this.
What Chapu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Waka, Lulu, and Waka's brother, Chapu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Well, whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure. Best not to go there.
I agree, but you already know it, man. You literally have heard everything. You already know the full story. It's good stuff. Temple looks pretty sweet, though. I'm not sure what to make of it, but interesting architecture. Let's talk to Dado. Sure, a talented man playing boots won't fight. I know. Well, Holland makes you nervous? I'm not nervous, dude. Let's talk to this granny. So yeah, climbing those steps every day makes you not get a cold, apparently. I'm gonna pray real hard so it doesn't come back. Well, based on what the dude at that builds and fixes the dock, apparently he does, so you might need to pray a little harder. Oh, they're leaving. Leaving for good. Trying to find a place without sin. Famous people came in? Well, hello, that's me. Or it's these guys.
You here to pray for victory too?
Us pray? Who needs to pray? The Luca goers always win.
Oh yeah? Then why you here?
We've been praying for some competition this year.
Burn.
So what's your goal this time? You gonna do your best again?
Well,
Ha! It's too bad your best isn't good enough.
I agree.
Why even bother showing up?
It's true.
This time, we play to win.
Oh. Shots fired.
Ooh, play away. Just remember, even kids can play, boys.
See you in the finals.
We'll beat them. We have to.
You know that team?
Putting people down. They're as bad as my old man.
But Sir Jecht was a kind and gentle man.
Well, not my Jecht. Even 10 years after he left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry. But maybe that was just my way of keeping him...
In memory?
Nah.
Yeah. You know, Alex and I talked about that scene because this is very interesting. It's like, you know, people do get, you know, a viewpoint of someone that could be like completely opposite of someone else's experiences, right? All right. No, I'm really used to doing that.
Lord O'Holland, guide our feet.
We're just gonna watch, man. You got this under control. Oh, gets up to go back down. Maybe you have to. Maybe that's like the whole motion. I don't know. Ooh, who's
What
this?
summoner are you?
About to change summoners, guardians. Hey, lady.
My name is Yuna.
You need someone?
From the Isle of Besaid.
Donna.
Hi, Donna.
So, you're High Summoner Braska's daughter. That's quite a name to live up to.
How'd you know that?
My. And all these people are your guardians? My, what a rabble. As I recall, Lord Braska had only 2 guardians.
As if that, like, matters, right?
Quality over quantity, my dear. Whatever were you thinking? I have need of only 1 guardian.
Speaking of
Right,
thinking, how about the
Bartello?
belts across that dude's chest? Like, you're letting him do that?
I only
What are
have
you
as
thinking?
many guardians as there are people I can trust. I trust them all with my life. To have so many guardians is a joy and an honor. Even more so than being my father's daughter.
Ooh.
Of course, I would never think of questioning your ways either. So, Lady Donna, I ask of you, please leave us in peace.
You do what you want, Bartello, we're leaving.
Bye, Bartello. Oh. I mean, they just sprinted out. Oh, let's get out of here.
A guardian is someone a summoner can rely on. Someone she can trust with her life. I wondered, did Yuna feel that way about me? What's she smiling about?
Doesn't really look like a smile to me, but we'll just limit that on the graphics. Apparently she was smiling right there.
The faith is below. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do this.
The faith?
But first, the Cloister of Trials. Kamari, Waka, ready?
Hey man, you left me out. Let's do it.
Strength, everyone.
Let's cut the whole mumbo jumbo about this being dangerous. We all know it's not.
Ah! Hey, what gives?
You're not a guardian yet.
We'll be back as soon as we can, okay?
Oh, sure, soon. Like tomorrow soon, I bet.
Nah, don't worry, dude. I mean, we'll probably finish it in about 10 minutes. They'll be back pretty soon. You gotta wait for it to come back up. At first, if you do head back, you're like, okay, I guess we really do just have to wait here. Let me out.
Where's Yuna?
She went on vacation. Where do you think
Then
she
why
went?
are you here?
It's none of your business.
Hey, I'm not a guardian, so I'm not supposed to go in, right?
Not a guardian, you say?
Hey, wait!
What a elaborate way, you know, just goes and
go.
picks him up and throws him.
Go! Hey!
It
What's the
just
big
stands
idea?
right back up. What's the big idea?
Just a little game.
Huh?
Quick, man, grab onto the ledge.
This is bad. Really bad.
All right. So of course, you know, to not just overanalyze it and you know do all that stuff,
Come
but
on,
it's like
go up! Go up!
it literally just did return once they went down, but once it takes him down, the lift's like, sorry man, we're out of juice. It's got to recharge for a little bit. It's just such a hilarious kind of situation. I mean, obviously, we know we're supposed to wait here. Oh, no, doesn't do anything. You're supposed to go inside, but
Only guardians allowed. And I'm sure no guardian. Well, I guess it's too late now.
could wait up out of the lift. Just saying. Alright, it has been quite a while since I've done this. This one, again, is pretty linear, just like the Besaid one. So I will try my best to do it very direct. But I make no promises. How did those doors reform after the party just made it through? Nothing else there. Alright. Alright, let's see. Let's just toss this one right here. Can't remember if we need to just do the glyph sphere. We'll find out. Nope, not that one. Well, not that one either. Like I said, kind of rusty here on these. We'll just trial and error, right? There's only so many, there we are. I think you gotta touch that, right? There's only so many combinations here at the beginning. I know you do have to push the pedestal. Just can't remember if it needs. Well, crap. Just took that spot. I was gonna say I can't remember if it needs a glyph sphere or if it needs a Kilika sphere or whatever, or any at all. Come on, man. Latch on. There you go. The precepts must be obeyed. Well, so far we're 2 temples in and 2 precepts not obeyed, so I think we're okay. Nope, nope, nope. Push it that way. are. I think we gotta put the glyph sphere in to get rid of these flames. Yep. And okay. So the structure sphere just needs to go down here where this one is. And that'll be that. So here, we'll just put this in the door too anyway, since we need to. We'll make sure it's nice and crispy before we go pick it up. Heck yeah, blast that door. Alright, we're taking this with us. We're like, hey guys, we found this cool orb. Had to come show you. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. So the armlet is pretty sweet. Fire Ward, Ice Lord. Ice Ward, rather, and Lightning Ward. Hey guys!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It was Donna and that big musclehead man.
Yuna will be the one to suffer the consequences.
What consequences?
She could be excommunicated.
Nah, she'll be alright. Let's just sneak in and see how she's doing. Come on, it's just like, not having it. We'll do it one more time for good measure. Nope, alright, we're definitely not getting in. It's like, back up, foo.
Just wait.
So what's in there anyway?
The faith, remember?
Oh yeah, that thing, right.
The Faith are people who gave their lives to battle sin. Yevon took their souls, willingly given from their still living bodies.
Huh?
Now they live forever, trapped in statues. But when a summoner beckons, the souls of the Faith emerge once again. That's what we call an aeon.
Pretty
All
sweet
that
concept.
in this room?
Hmm.
So what's Yuna doing in there?
She prays with all her heart for a way to defeat sin.
So yeah, like I said, pretty cool concept. I mean, it's very interesting. And then of course, a little slight difference here for this is we have that singing in the background, right? That hymn. Oops. I said oops. I did it on purpose. I wanted to see smacking one more time. Man, she's wasted.
There was something I didn't tell anyone else that day. That song we heard there in the temple, I knew it from my childhood. It was proof that Spira and Xanarkin were connected, somehow. At least to me it was. Maybe that's why suddenly I felt like I just wanted to go home. I tried to say something to tell them, but the words wouldn't come.
I mean, it is an interesting predicament for him, right? I mean, he's trying to get involved in this world and, you know, all the fun stuff there, and at the same time, he's like, oh, but hold on, man, I kind of do want to go back home. Next aeon, all right. Gotta get us some autographs, man. You know, I think we did forget to mention this whole back,
I
the scene
thought I
where
had
he
put
was
my
just
feelings
thinking
for
back.
Xanarkin behind me.
Starts punching. He's like, yeah.
But they were there, and they grew inside me bigger and bigger, till I was just about ready to burst.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
To scream real loud.
She just laughs like, oh, you're funny. She's like, oh, you're serious. Yeah, we were serious, man. Dude needs to scream real loud. How are we doing on health? Kamari does need some health. That'll be okay. Here, let's at least just do this. Let's toss him in. That way, if Yuna gets a turn early, let's heal him.
Aid us.
Who you talking to? Yeah. That was me. Oh, with the smackdown. Nah, I probably don't even need a cure, but that's okay. You know, it is kind of interesting how quickly you do get beefed up here, you know, so to speak. Like, we did get a couple of the magic sphere nodes with Lulu and all that stuff, and you know, a couple of strength and stuff, and like just entering here, and the difference between entering here and leaving here is quite substantial. It's kind of cool because, I mean, again, it just like, it really does go to the growth, I guess. And it is there. All right, so probably should, at the very least, go this far. I mean, if I'm gonna go that far, it's only one. All right, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll head that way. That is the only thing that I don't like about Kamari's kind of board, so to speak, here in the middle, is just that, you know, you go into these little kind of pods, these little areas, and then you have to get back out, which, you know, isn't that big of a deal, but when you have to do it like 1, 2, 3 times, you know, it's just kind of wasteful here in the beginning. But I digress. And we'll do Waka's. Alright guys, that is going to do it for us on this episode. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And we are going to call it quits here, so be on the lookout probably next week for the next updates on the podcast video, for my video here, obviously, through the playthrough. Alex has started his. I can't speak to how often that will be or anything, but just be on the lookout for his videos. And then, of course, lastly, we got my Final Fantasy 12 all-archer job playthrough challenge, whatever thing. So stay tuned for more, and thank you for watching.